At it, can't find it. Mers with the rebound, and the Longhorns are off and running. All the way down, no good as Coleman gets that rebound. The Grizzlies are quick back with Cannon to Bill. Bill gonna go baseline, quick dish to Kirby. Kirby just cannot handle it, and it'll stay Grizzly ball. Cannon to inbounds. Gonna go way out to Bill. Back over to Joy. Joy looking inside. Feeds Kirby. Kirby quick bounce pass, and Joy mishandles it. Again, it'll stay in the Grizz possession. Cannon to Bill, and gonna go knocked out of bounds again by the Longhorns as Bennett knocks it out. Simmons to inbound again for the Grizz. Finds Bill. Bill turns around, puts up strong left hand, can't find it. And we're going to have our first foul of the evening. And that is going to be on Seth Bennett. That is just the first. Cannon to inbound. Kirby short shot for two. So the Grizzlies on the board. Just under a minute gone, or shortly after a minute gone here. 7-3. Longhorns long shot there by Bennett for three. So just like that, 2-3, and Grizzlies back on the run as Cannon drives, puts it up. Nice looking layup as Cannon Simmons just takes it the distance. Bennett now, jog across for the Longhorns. Over to Mers. Working in, harassed by Coleman. And Bill comes up with a steal, and will just lay it up for two and a foul. So Despain will go to line for the and one. And that foul was on Andrew Mers. Just his first. Spain at the line for the Grizzlies. Shots up and good. So 7-3, 6:30 to go in this first period. Bennett with it, inside to Shepardson. Shepherdson's dribbling in, going up strong, and going to be fouled. And take your pick there, either Bill or Kirby. And they're going to call that one on Despain. That's just his first. That will send Sean Shepardson to the line for the Longhorns. Shots up and good. So 7-4 here as Shepardson sets for his second shot. It's up, and that one is good. So 7-5 as Cannon brings it down for the Grizz. Dribbles in, kind of loses it, tips it over to Kirby. Kirby strong baseline move for a somewhat easy two there as the Grizzlies go up by 4, 9-5 with 6 minutes remaining. That's Bennett with it now for the Longhorns. Looking to Shepardson, looking underneath. Burbank with it now. Coleman on him. Into Shepardson. And tied up, Bill just takes it away, kicks it out to Cannon. Cannon kind of holed up. Now Coleman, strong drive into Jewell. Jewell lays it up, no good. Rebound Winland, little too strong. As Bennett comes up with it for the Longhorns. Long pass, and that was Dalton Nabar for the quick two for the Longhorns, and right back down now are the Grizzlies with Cannon up top into Kirby. Nice move, Kirby, pretty easy layup underneath. So Bennett jogs it across once again for the Longhorns. Over to Mers. Looking inside and just throws it to Despain. Despain, quick outlet to Cannon. 2-on-2, Cannon just going to lay it up. And 13-7, just under 5 minutes here. And the Longhorns want to talk this over as the Grizzlies go on a pretty good run there. Pretty good defense down on this side, getting some steals and some fast break opportunities as the Grizzlies pull ahead 13-7. Here early on in about midway, not quite midway in this first period. So the Grizzlies break huddle, as do the Longhorns getting ready to. It'll be Longhorn ball. Mers will inbound. As we got a little stop in action here as we have some water on the floor from the timeout. Anybody hurt, so we'll wipe that up. And we'll be underway here shortly. Mers inbounds to a bar. To Burbank. That's Shepherdson, a little too strong, and here comes the Grizz again as Cannon up top, thinks about the three, pulls up to Jewell, and gonna have an over and back as I think Coleman thought Cannon, and Cannon thought Coleman were gonna get that, and just let it roll across the half-court line and turn it over on the over and back. Bennett with it. Harassed, but Mers takes over. Cannon on him. Back to Bennett. Bennett gonna arc a long three. It's a nice looking shot by Seth Bennett to pull the Longhorns within three. Coleman underneath to Kirby. Kirby going up. Nice move as Kirby just turns around and puts it up. So Grizz back up by 5. Bennett with the ball. Gonna try another long three. Too long. Rebound's gonna be Jewell, just got it knocked out of bounds. It's out on him, so it'll be Longhorn ball. A bar to inbound. And taken away, almost taken away by Cannon, but the Longhorns come up with it. As Shepherdson in the paint, goes up, in and out, rebound, fought for, and we're gonna have a foul. And that's gonna be on Cannon. And that's just his first. It'll be Longhorn ball underneath. Zabar to inbound. To Bennett. Bennett looking inside. Shepherdson with it now. Bennett long three. Rebound Coleman, and the Grizz are off and running. Cannon with it now. Inside look to Kirby, who's just left all alone underneath as they're finding those open Grizzlies underneath. Quick pass to Shepherdson and up and good as the Longhorns answer right back. Grizz quick down, and that looked like that was going to be off of Bennett, so it'll be Grizzly ball. Cannon to Bill. Bill up strong, can't find it. Rebound fought for, and Kirby comes out with it, flips it to Coleman. Jewell with it now. Jewell, nice looking floater there. As we have a substitution for the Longhorns as Hank Waggers checks in. 2 minutes, 59 seconds, 19-12. Seth Bennett for the Longhorns brings it down. Simmons on him. Cross court to Mers. Mers long shot, short. Rebound there by Winland. Long baseball pass to Cannon. Cannon finds Joey trailing. Joey puts it up, but just a little off balance. Can't get that one to drop. And Bennett back down for the Longhorns. Mers into Shepherdson. Shepherdson, Winland on him, goes up strong, and 2 points there for Shepherdson. Bill with it now for the Grizz. Dribbles in, spin move, finds Kirby underneath again. So finding Kirby underneath, left all alone once again. 21-14, 2 minutes, 10 seconds remaining. Little pressure here by the Grizzlies. The Longhorns get it across. That is Waggers, and he's going to be called for the travel, and we're going to have some substitution here for the Grizzlies. It's Caleb Horrocks and John Higgins check in for Winland and Jewell for a breather. 2 minutes, 3 seconds remaining. Grizz up here, 21-14. As Cannon gets it across, we're just under 2 minutes now. Cannon gonna arc a three. too strong. Rebound there by Horrocks. Gets his own rebound, back up strong. Can't get a drop, but we're going to have a foul. So Caleb will go to the line. And that, Dalton Nabar, for the Longhorns, committed that foul. As Caleb will go to the line for a couple free throws here. First shot's up, good. And Mangus checks in. Caleb Horrocks set for his second shot here, up. No good, rebound Shepherdson. And to Bennett. Bennett just loses it, picks it up by Bill, and then Bill loses control, and Bennett picks it back up. Harassed by Bill, but they get it done underneath to Waggers. And turned over again by the Longhorns, and here comes the Grizz. Inside to Higgins, and Higgins loses control. Shepherdson picks it up, and Bennett will jog it across with 1:10 remaining in the first period. Pretty good defense here by the Grizz. Get it inside to Shepherdson, and he will score for the easy bunny shot there. 22-16. Higgins they're going to call him for the travel. Little contact there, but we called him with the travel. Pressure again here by the Grizz. There's to Bennett. Two Waggers. Got the trap going on there, and Higgins comes up with it, but it's going to be batted out of bounds. It'll be Grizzly ball. And we're going to have a stop and play here as the Waggers has a bloody nose. He will sit down here. And Lucas Lamb will check in for him as they attend the bloody nose. Grizz ball, 22-16. Just 30 seconds remaining here. Bill going to put up, and we'll have a foul as Bill tries to put up kind of an off-balance shot, but get the free throw attempt just the same, as Despain will shoot a couple here. 29 seconds even remaining as Bill's first shot is up and good. 23-16. Bill's second shot, rolls around, in and out. Rebound, Mangus kicks it out to Horrocks, who gives it back to Bill up top. And then Tanner Coleman for three. Nice looking three-point shot there from Tanner Coleman. And under 20 seconds here as the Longhorns gonna throw it out of bounds with the pressure applied by the Grizzlies. So the Grizzlies have another opportunity here with 14.8 seconds remaining in the first period. And Bill with it. 13 seconds. Kicks it over to Coleman, left all alone again for another three. So just like that, Tanner Coleman on fire with the threes, and we're gonna have a reach foul here on Bill Despain. On Bennett, be on the floor, so that'll just be Longhorn ball. And Cole Simmons checks in for Bill Despain. 2.1 seconds to go here in the first period. Pressure again by the Grizz, and this one will just run out as he does try a long one. Wide right. So pretty good effort so far by the Grizzlies, up 29-16 in that first quarter. Looking pretty good on finding Kirby left alone underneath, and some pretty easy shots as the Longhorns struggling a little bit, trying to find an answer for Kirby underneath. Some three-point shooting by Tanner Coleman, spread it out even more there towards the end of that first period. Good three-point shooting from him. He had a couple during that level game as The Grizzlies defeated the Bulldogs earlier this afternoon in this Bighorn Basin Classic tournament. So it'll be Grizzlies ball to open up this second period. Again, ahead 29-16 here. And the Grizz come out with Cole Simmons, John Higgins, Horrocks, Mangus, and Coleman to start the second period. Horrocks with it up top. Gets it down to Tanner. Gonna try it again. There it is. 3 in a row for Tanner Coleman, who is lit up here 3-point wise as the Grizz go up 32-16. Bennett looking down to Shepherdson, or that was Lamb rather, excuse me, is Lamb for the 2 points, and the Grizz quick back. Cole Simmons gonna go baseline, puts it up, no good. Rebound Bennett. Pretty good look by Simmons, but just a little strong as Bennett's gonna try to answer the 3-point. Too strong. Rebound Shepherdson, and we will have a foul. That's going to be on John Higgins. That's just his first. It'll be out of bounds underneath for the Longhorns. And they get it out to Mers. Way over to Burbank. Working inside to Shepherdson. Up. No good. Got kind of a scrum. Mangus comes up with it. Dishes it to Cole Simmons. Simmons going to put it up for an easy layup there. So nice layup and heads up play by the Grizzlies. As again, Bennett to bring it down. Dribble drive's going to kick it out. And Caleb Horrocks going to be called with the reach there. 34-18. That's just Caleb's first. So it'll be Longhorn ball. Bennett up top. Gets to Mertz. Back in. And that was Bennett. So pretty good shooting from Bennett as the Grizzlies come down, and Coleman is going to take it, and that's rejected by Bennett. And we'll have Longhorn ball. As Bennett going to try it again. A little too strong. Rebound Shepherdson, and it's going to go out of bounds on him. It'll be Grizzlies ball. It's Cannon and Kirby check in for Higgins and Tanner Coleman. 6:16 remaining, 34-20 as Cannon brings it across. Sets the offense over to Mangus, inside to Kirby. Kirby looks right back to X. X to Cole, to Kirby. Back to Cannon. Just swing it around to Mangus. Kirby with it, taken away by Mers, and rolls off of Mers. Good hustle, though, by Andrew Mers, but can't capitalize. It'll remain Grizzly ball as Cannon will inbound. Mangus with it up top, back to Cannon. Over to Horrocks, quick inside to Kirby. Kirby just dishes off. Cannon gonna try a three, looks good. Rolls around, no good. Kirby Winland gonna kick it back out to Cannon. To Kirby on the outside. Now swing it the other side, Mangus with it. Looking for the cutter, no one there. Cannon back over to Cole, and kind of a mishandle, but the Grizzlies come up with it. Cannon puts it up, blocked, and it'll be out. I believe that was out on Dalton Abar, so Grizzly ball. And again, just tipped away and ends up in Burbank's hands, and now he dishes it to Bennett. Bennett up top to Burbank. Mangus on him. And Mangus tips it away, but Burbank comes up with it. Pretty good D. Trying the back door to Shepherdson, but Kirby comes up with it. Kirby dribbling down and will be fouled by Dalton Abar as Bill Despain checks in for Horrocks. So Bill Despain will inbound, 34-20, 4:56 remaining. Cannon with it, overthrows. Mangus does kick it back in, but Barr comes up with it for the Longhorns and dishes to Bennett, who gets it down to Mertz. And Mers can't handle it. Bill comes up with it. Nice pass to Mangus. Mangus going to lay it up for 2. So good defensive play, and found Mangus heading for the hole and capitalized. So back down the Longhorns. Bennett just throws it to X. Got a 3-on-1, 2. Nice behind the back pass from Bill to Kirby trailing. And the foul. So nice looking play as they just throw it to X. X to Bill, and Bill flips it back to Cannon. We'll have a timeout here as the Grizz leading this one by 18. 4 minutes, 14 seconds remaining in the second period. Pretty good showing here by the Grizzlies. So here we go, coming off this timeout as the teams break huddle. The Grizz will have Kirby at the line. For the and one as Kirby sets for this shot. Up and good. 39-20 now. Again, pressure by the Grizz. And Longhorns get it in. That's Bennett working with Bill. Bennett just going to put it up. No good. Rebound Burbank and knocked away by Cannon. So that'll remain Longhorn ball underneath. It'll be a bar. Inbounding, just kicks it way out to Shepardson. Shepardson gonna dribble in, mishandle it, gets it to, now that's Mers rather, excuse me. Rebound fought for, gonna go out of bounds. That'll be Grizz ball. So Despain brings it down. Up top to Kirby. Kirby swings back over to Cannon. Back up top. Gonna work the other side now. Simmons gonna go baseline and knocked away by Shepardson of the Longhorns. And they get it over to Mers. To Shepardson. Shepardson working against Winland. Winland gonna knock that one away. Kicks it way out to Cannon. Cannon gonna flip it to Mangus. Mangus for the 2, and we'll go to the line for the and 1. So again, nice heads up play as Cannon feeding X trailing for the layup. And with the foul, we'll go to the line for the opportunity for the 1. As Jacob Price checks in for Cole Simmons for the Grizz. X's first shot is up. No good, too strong. Rebound Bennett, and he will just jog it across. Bill on him. He's down to Burbank. Looking. Burbank gets it into Shepardson. Shepardson double teamed. That's a bar, puts it up. Too strong. Rebound. Shepardson throws it up going down. And Price comes up with it. Quick outlet to Mangus. 2, throws it to Mers, comes up with it. Now Bennett. Bennett keeps it, lays it up over Price. No good. Shepardson rebound, and he will keep working and pays off. So Shepardson for 2, 41-22, 2 minutes 30 remaining in the first half. Bill gets it over to Cannon, working into Kirby. Kirby to Jacob. Jacob puts it up. Too strong. And Longhorns are heading back down as Bennett jogs it across. Partially tipped, but Shepardson comes up with it. To Mers. Shepardson. Mers. Over to Bennett. Bennett going to try a long three. And that's good. 25-41. And we'll have a as Meeteetse called timeout and the Grizzlies were in play. But Longhorns call a 30-second timeout nonetheless as the Grizzlies up on this one, 41-25. Second quarter here. So again, the Grizz will break huddle here. It'll be Grizz ball. And they come out with Jewel, Price, Winland, Cannon Simmons, and Bill Despain with 1:57 remaining. Cannon with it, working left side, down to Jewel. Looking in, gets it to Price. Price turns, puts it up, no good. Fights the rebound. But Waggers comes up with it. And now Bennett brings it across. Long pass to Burbank. Puts it up. No good. Rebound. Fought for. Loose ball, but Bill comes up with it. Baseball's over to Cannon, and here comes the Grizz. Down to Jewel. Dribbles in. Tries her underneath. No good. So Meeteetse will head back down as Bennett jogs it across. Tries. Almost puts it up, but dishes it to Waggers. And he was blocked there, but Jewel comes up with it. Rolls in and out. And Waggers comes up with the rebound and gets it to Bennett. And then Jewel knocks it out of bounds as Bennett was trying to get it to Burbank for the Longhorns. And Jewel tips it out. And we have a substitution as Cole Burbank comes in for Olin Burbank. So Longhorn ball, 56.5 seconds remaining. That's Bennett. Jewel on him, over to Mers. Quick inside and then thrown away, and Bill comes up with it. And got a 2-on-2, and Bill just quick dish to Jewel. And Jewel for the easy bunny here as the Grizzlies go up 43-25 with 34 seconds remaining in this first half as Bennett again jogs it across. Over to Burbank, and he'll put it up. Too strong. Rebound fought for, comes up by the Grizzlies as Bill gets it and just dribbles down. 20 seconds. Bill spins, gets it in Cannon, trailing, throws it up. Nice looking shot. I'm not sure how Cannon got that to go in. He was kind of a missed position, but it worked. So nice looking shot from Cannon Simmons. Under 2 seconds now as they try to air one up, and that's going to be well short. And the Grizz are going to go in at halftime, leading this one 45-25 against the Meeteetse Longhorns. So pretty good outing defensively and offensively. Shooting's picked up, some three-point shots from Tanner Coleman to help pull away here. And we will take a quick break and be back for second half action. folks, we are back here with seconds away here to getting under this second half underway. It'll be Longhorn ball, and they're trailing the Grizzlies 45-25. And they get it into Shepherdson. Back out to Bennett. Over to Burbank. Looking inside. Pretty good defense over there by Coleman. Working it into Shepherdson. And we'll have a foul here. I believe that'll be on Coleman. That's just Tanner's first foul, so it'll be Meeteetse underneath as the bar will inbound. Way out pass to Bennett, to Shepherdson, to Burbank. Looking inside for Shepherdson. Pretty good defense, though. And they'll get it over to a bar. So Longhorns answer first here in this second half, and then Cannon trying to get it to Tanner and just can't run it down, a little too strong, and throws it away, so the Grizzlies will turn it over. And here comes the Longhorns. That is Bennett over to Mers. Trying to get inside, but taken away as Bill comes up with it. Got a 3-on-1 here, and they'll kick it to Coleman for a fairly easy 2 points here. Bennett back down for the Longhorns. Over to Mers. Good Cole on, or Cannon on him, pretty good defense. And Mers just throws it away as Jewell end up with it. And Jewell dribbles in, kicks it to Bill. Bill working inside to Kirby. He'll throw it right back to Bill. To Kirby, playing a little catch over there, working inside to Jewell, but cannot capitalize. So the Longhorns back down. Mers with it. Over to Burbank. To a bar, to Mers. They're looking inside, and we're just going to have a foul here on Jewell. That's just Joey's first foul. As Wagers checks in for the Longhorns. Long pass to Bennett. To a bar, and Bar just trying to get it to Burbank, but overthrow him, and it's going to go out on him. So it'll be Grizzly ball. 6 minutes, 3 seconds remaining, 47-27. Cannon up top, gets it to Joy. Joy down to Coleman, working inside to Bill. Bill going to kick it to Kirby. Kirby to Cannon. Cannon dribbles cross court over to Coleman. Coleman holds and looks, gets to Jewell out top. Back to Bill. Looking inside, find Cannon underneath. Nice. Cannon can't capitalize. We're going to have a foul. And that will be on Wagers, and that'll send Cannon to the line for the Grizzlies. 47-27. Cannon's shot is up. No good. So Cannon set for his second shot. It's up. That one falls through for one. 48-27, 5:36. Bennett brings it across to Burbank. Coleman on him. To a bar, and almost taken away by Jewell, but they get it down to Shepherdson, and we'll have a foul as Shepherdson going up strong. And Cannon will take credit for that foul, and will send Shepherdson to the line for the Longhorns. Up and good. 48-28. As Shepperson, second shot's up. No good. Bill comes up with it. And he'll bring it across to Cannon. Up top to Bill. Bill looking. Back to Cannon. As a cross court over to Jewell. Quick pass back to Bill to Cannon inside, and that's going to be a kick. As I hit Bennett's foot, it'll be Grizz ball underneath. Cole bounce pass to Kirby. And Bill's going to try a three. Too short. Rebound controlled by Bennett, and he will push for the Longhorns. As they get it inside to Shepperson and rejected by Kirby. And we'll have a foul on Shepperson. That's his second. So Grizz ball, about 4:40 remaining. Kirby with it, quick inside to Jewell. Jewell can't handle it. Bill comes up with it for a nice, about 10-footer. So Bill in the right place at the right time to make that pay off. Bennett over to a bar and taken away. Bill kicks it to Tanner Coleman. So good heads-up play to stay with it as Bill on the ground and just flips that to Tanner taken off. And it pays off for the Grizzlies. They go up 52-28. And taken away again by Jewell. Quick down to Bill. Bill gonna lay it up, no good. Rebound, Bennett. And here comes the Longhorns as Bennett gets it to a bar for a long three, no good. Rebound, Jewell. Got a 2-on-2 here. Jewell gonna take it in and kind of shovels it up, but it falls through for two, 54-28, 3:35. Bennett with it. So Meeteetse's looking for something offensively. Bennett gonna try another three-point shot, and that one falls through good. So here come the Grizz. Again, Cannon just kicks it to Coleman, to Kirby, Kirby back. Now Bill with it, inside to Kirby. Finding Joey trailing, nice heads up play by Kirby as Jewell going baseline, and Kirby saw him for two. So Longhorn ball. Burbank. And that was Bennett again for another attempt, no good. Grizzlies running as Bill with it. Bill, good control, just Kirby to keep a hold of it, and then find, boy, he's quick underneath. Kirby lost control. And here comes the Longhorns. And Bennett kicks it. So now to Burbank with it. Looking inside to Shepperson for a good position there by Shepperson on Kirby for two. Grizz back down now. To Spain, spin move. Over to Tanner. They're pretty out on him pretty quick. They seen his three-point shooting. Now he's just gonna go baseline, put it up anyway. Too strong, no good. Rebound Waggers. And now Bennett will push. Minute 53 remaining, 56-33. And Bill harassing a bar out there, but the Longhorns maintain control. Bennett up top. Look inside of Shepperson, and up strong, and Jewell leaves his feet, comes down, and is going to be caught with a foul. So that will send Shepperson to the line for the Longhorns. First shot's up, short, no good, as Cole, Simmons, Horrocks, Mangus, and Higgins check in for the Grizzlies. So the Grizzlies on the floor have Cole and Cannon, Simmons, Mangus, Horrocks, and Higgins. As Shepherdson lines up for this free throw. It's up, in and out. Rebound Mangus. Quick kick to Horrocks. To Cannon, up top. Cannon looking inside, nothing there. Working around, they find Higgins coming, and Higgins loses control. So Longhorn ball as Bennett brings it down. To Shepherdson, up for two, and he'll be fouled. I believe that'll be on John Higgins. It is. That's just Higgins' second foul. And Shepherdson will go to the line again for the Longhorns. That one is no good. Minute 31 remaining, 56-33. Second shot falls through. So here come the Grizz. Cannon to push. Minute 27 seconds remaining. Over to Cole. Back up top. Swinging on the other side. Higgins in the center. Finds Horrocks trailing, but he can't get it to fall. So here comes the Longhorns. Burbank. Inside to Shepherdson. Working on Higgins. They'll kick it back out as Bennett drives, and I believe that will be on Higgins again. So Higgins picks up a couple quick ones here, and he will have three. And Coach Simmons and crew will take a timeout here with 56-6 remaining in the third period here. Grizz well ahead of this one, 56-34. Pretty good showing here. This will be the Grizzlies' last game in this tournament play. So we break huddle here. The Grizzlies come out again with Horrocks, Mangus, Higgins, and Cannon, Nicole Simmons, as Seth Bennett will be at the line for the Longhorns. Shot rolls around but does not go through, so that's no good. Second shot coming up, and that one does find its mark. So 35-56, under a minute here in the third period as Cannon will bring her down for the Grizz. Over to Cole. Cole looking inside. Holds it. Cannon coming around, working and blocked. That's John Higgins, puts it up, but no good. And I could not see who come up with that rebound, but the Longhorns have it. Shepherdson underneath, and nice little play there as the Longhorns find Shepherdson coming through for two. Cannon drives in, puts it up a floater, can't get the roll. Rebound Mangus out to Horrocks, to Cole Simmons, to Cannon into Mangus. Mangus going to put it up strong. Nice strong move by X on the baseline. And just about do it for the third period here as long shot, no good by Bennett. And that will put the third quarter in the books here with the Grizzlies up 58-37. So everything that could be working seems to be working here for the Grizzlies. Pretty good offensive playing here as well as defense. Coming up some turnovers. We have a cheerleader down over there. I did not see what happened. is. I can't, it must be. And they are going to stop the clock here to take a look at, I'm not even sure, I'm trying to figure out which one I cannot see. I believe it's Jessica Allred, as her parents are over there. I'm not sure what happened. We just hope she's all right, but still, so they will hold up the clock here before they start this fourth period here to tend to her. And here comes her parents over there, was with her, as well as the cheer coach, Sally Bernheisel. Again, I'm not sure what happened. I don't think they were stunting or anything like that. I did hear the thud, but not sure what happened. But obviously shaken up over there is Jessica Allred. So they did stop the clock here with 11.4 seconds before we will begin this fourth quarter, as they are still tending Jessica over by the Grizzly cheerleaders. Looks like they're attempting to possibly get her up, but in those situations you don't want to move them prematurely. You don't know what happens. Obviously these floors have no give, and as they're calling for anybody with some experience here, and medically speaking, an EMT or something, to come take a look. We hope it's, of course, nothing too serious. We do have some first responders in the crowd that will come over and help take a look. They are bringing the backboard out. I did not hear what happened. It was some sort of a back injury. She's had previous back issues before, so they're just, I'm hoping this is just precautionary, of course, that they don't want to take any chances here and get her on the backboard and get her some medical attention, of course. We don't, nobody likes to see anybody go down, whether it's cheerleaders or the players out here on the court, or anybody for that matter. So we just hope this is all precautionary, of course, as they got her up now, and we'll take her out to get assessed, I'm sure. And we will continue play here. So we are back at it, folks, as it's like Cole Wambeck checks in for the Grizz. He gets to Horrocks, to Higgins, over to Cole Simmons, back to Horrocks. Horrocks dribbles in, changes mind, backs back out. Wambeck now. Over to X, to Cole. Horrocks with it now, back up to Mangus. Gonna work. Horrocks up top, looking inside, nothing there. Quick pass from Wambeck to Higgins, trying to dish it to Wambeck. Wambeck does come up with it, goes up strong, and will be fouled on the shot. And that foul will be on a bar. That is his third. Okay, it's Cole Wambeck's shot. A little strong, no good. Wambeck's second shot up. That one is good. So 59-37 here, just a little underway the fourth period here. Longhorn ball. So they get inside to Shepardson. Bounce pass taken away by Higgins. And a quick outlet to Wambeck. Wambeck looking for Mangus underneath. That's going to go out of bounds on the Longhorn, so Grizzlies will maintain possession as Horrocks will inbound. Gets it to Wambeck. Wambeck up top, back to Horrocks, working inside to Higgins. Higgins loses it. And here comes the Longhorns as Abar drives all the way for two. So 59-39. Grizzlies back down with Wambeck with the push. Simmons with it now, over to Horrocks. Quick into Higgins. Higgins kicks it back out to Cole. Cole, nice looking shot. That's just for two. 59-39. Bennett with it. Dribbles all the way in, puts up a strong shot, too strong. Rebound Shepardson to clean that one up for the Longhorns. And here comes Wambeck for the Grizz. Finds Simmons. Horrocks to Higgins. Cole gonna go baseline and trying to flip it to Higgins, but kind of scrummed. Longhorns come up with it. Here comes Bennett. Gonna keep it all the way. And they're called a foul. I believe they called that on Horrocks. So that will send Seth Bennett to the line for the Longhorns. 61-41. Bennett's shot is up and good. Second shot is good as well. These Grizzlies bringing it back down with Wambeck. Up top, Simmons. Horrocks to Wambeck. Over to Cole. Showing some patience here, working around. Back to Cole. Cole thought about going baseline, kicks it back out to Wambeck. To Horrocks up top. 5:27. Horrocks swings it back over to Wambeck. Cross over to Cole. Back to Wambeck up top. So the Grizz is swinging around, trying to find Higgins inside, but just thrown away. And then Bennett for the Longhorns. That's a bar, no good. Rebound fought for. Higgins in there, comes up with it, kicks it to Cole Simmons. And Bennett with the steal, but then he'll turn it over out of bounds on Bennett. So the Grizzlies will get possession back just like that. Wambeck to inbounds. Mangus. Wambeck. X back to Wambeck, inside to Cole. Cole can go up strong, met by Bennett there to tie him up. And that will be a jump ball possession arrow in favor of the Longhorns with 4 minutes, 43 seconds to go in this one. And that's Bennett, long shot, just a 2, rebound, fought for. Higgins Shepson comes up with it and steps out of bounds, so that will go back to the Grizzlies. Wambeck jogs across. Simmons. Horrocks, quick into Higgins, quick back out. Horrocks. And then Simmons trying to find Cole coming over and just kind of overthrew him, so out of bounds on the Grizzlies. And they will turn it back over to the Longhorns. And Bennett will bring it down with 4 minutes remaining. Inside to Shepardson. Fakes, goes up, in and out, rebound Wambeck. And Wambeck will just dribble it down. Bounce pass to X. X tries to put it up. We're going to have a foul. And I could not tell. Wait for the call here. That's on Shepardson. Grizz ball underneath. 3 minutes, 51 seconds remaining. Grizzlies well in control of this one. 61-43. Cole Wambeck going to try the 3. No good. Horrocks rebounds, puts it back up. No good. And the Longhorns come up with it. Quick down to Burbank, and he puts it up. No good. Shepardson there to try to clean it up, and we'll have a foul. And Shepardson will go to the line for a pair. And that foul will be on Higgins. That's his 4th. So John Higgins gets his 4th foul with 3 minutes 36 seconds remaining. As Jacob Price checks in. And Higgins will go to the bench with those 4 fouls. We'll have a timeout here as the Longhorns want to talk this one over. 3 minutes 36 seconds to go. 61-43. So here we go now as the teams break out of this timeout. As Shepardson has 1 shot remaining at the line. It's up and is good. Wambeck with it. Gets it over to Horrocks. Inside to Price. To Cole as they swing it around. To Cole Wambeck. Trying to get it over to Horrocks and turns it over as Bennett brings it down. Bennett kicks it off to Shepardson. Going to try the corner. No good. Rebound Horrocks. And he'll outlet to Cole Wambeck with just about 3 minutes remaining. Simmons with it now. Horrocks up strong, and Horrocks will be fouled on that shot by Shepardson. So Caleb to the line for the Grizz. That is Shepardson's 4th foul, and Horrocks will shoot a pair. First one's good, 62-44. as Caleb sets for his second shot. It's up, and it is also good. So here comes Bennett for the Longhorns. He dishes off to a bar, over to Burbank. Working inside to Shepardson, working on Price. Goes up, no good. Rebound cleaned up there by Bennett, but can't get it to fall. And that'll go out on the Longhorns and will be Grizz ball with 2 minutes, 45 seconds to go. Mingus with it for the Grizz, and he'll jog it across the timeline. Not sure he's trying to get it to there, but we got a quick down as Bennett for the easy two for the Longhorns. 63-46, 2 minutes, 26 seconds. Horrocks for the Grizz. Keeps control, gets it to Wambeck. Wambeck driving right, gonna put it up. Nice looking shot, can't get it to fall. Rebound Price, and Jacob Price there to clean that one up for the Grizz. 65-46, just under 2 minutes here. That's Shepardson with it, Price on him, working inside, rolling around, got to fight for it as Horrocks and Waggers fighting for it. Possession arrow favors the Grizzlies. So they will get possession. Looks like Longhorns trying a little pressure here. Wambeck gets it and just dribbles through that. And can't get it to Price, and we'll go back the other end as Bennett long pass to Shepardson, and he's going to be caught walking as the Longhorns turn it back over to the Grizz with 1:40 to go. X with it now, dribbles through the pressure, gets it to Cole Simmons. Back to Horrocks. Horrocks dribbles right, switches direction, back to Wambeck up top, working the other side. Mangus now. Wambeck working inside to Cole Simmons. Nice looking play there, nice shot from Cole Simmons to stretch this lead, 67-46. As Bennett tries a long three, no good. Rebound as we will have with Wagers over Wambeck's back. That is the call. That's just his second. Pressure remains from the Longhorns. Hasn't been much of an effect here for the Grizz as Horrocks going to go all the way for the layup. So just under a minute now, under 50 seconds. 69-46. Bennett tries a nice looking floating jump shot there to give the Longhorns two more as Horrocks quick down and kind of tripped up, and that'll turn over. And there's Burbank on the other end, and X says not today. So nice stop by Xavier Mangus. 29 seconds. That's Bennett for three. 20 seconds now. Simmons kind of knocked away, but Mangus comes up with it, gets it to Wambeck underneath the Price. Price, easy two, and he's clean, gets his own rebound. He'll be fouled on that second attempt, and he'll go to the line for a couple. With 11.7 seconds to go, Grizzlies 69, Longhorns 51. So Jacob Price, the line for the Grizz. Shot is up and good. Jacob's second shot is up. That is a little short. Rebound controlled by Bennett for the Longhorns. Under 6 seconds. Tries a long three. No good. Rebound Shepardson up. And Shepardson will be fouled. And will go to the line, and that foul will be on Jacob Price. Just his first. First shot is short. Second shot is up, and that is good. And that'll just about do it for this one. So, good ending there for this tournament play from the Grizz as they defeat the Meeteetse Longhorns 70-52. And that will do it for me.